There's people like Sister Denise that brings people together whereby you can exercise your gift. The thing I love about Christianity is an exercise. It's a participatory religion. You clap your hands, you shake your feet. I do poetry. That is my gift. I can't sing. I wish I could. But in the traditions of poetry, if you like what you've heard, you signify by snapping your fingers. Can we all try this? There you go. It is a sad existence without God. Point blank, there's no other way to say it. Right. But I'm going to try to give you a little glimpse of what it's like without him. A day without blessings, weeks without hope, searching for inner peace in sex and wine and dope, looking into the sky with nothing left to regard, with prison possibilities because life is so hard. This is what it's like without God. Seeking love with none to be found, screaming in silence in a world upside down. Personal freedom is a word of the past, feeling life's existence just won't last, for the world has dealt an unwanted card. This is what it's like without God. Things have to change, I know they will. There must be joy atop that imaginary hill. I'm still seeking with every step I try, because I'm so tired of being in a world without God. This is what it's like without God.
So let's go into the future. Hey, my friend, tell me what's on your mind, and where do you wanna go? It'll be your dreams that's gonna take you there. And don't give up if the dreams differ. But remember, if you don't follow your dream, you never know what's on the other side of your rainbow. You'll never know the you will find at the top of your mountain. You'll never know where you'll be at your journey's end. At your journey's end. So all the dead things have died and gone away, and we're rising up from the dead, as it were, and we are transfigured, and we're made into new creatures. And so this is a song that my sister Shirley gave me at the beginning of my becoming a new creature. And so I done learned it pretty good. Let me share it with you. Hey! Oh, yes, and love. I'm still here. Well, as I look back at the things I've been through, there was times when I was so discouraged, just didn't know what to do. But it was by God's grace. It was by God's grace that I can run this race. can run this race, and I'm still here. Break down. I'm singing this to Jesus. I just want to keep you standing tall. And I know I'm gonna make it. And please let me dream the dreams you're dreaming of. And you know, it don't even matter. Someone so very special, yeah. Because of love, I will never die. I'll never die. You ready? Love is wonderful. Help me. Love is holy. Love is wonderful. Love is you. Let me hear you sing it like you mean it. Love is wonderful. Love is holy. Take it home. Love is wonderful. Love is brand new.
We need to bless these children because they are our future. I'm looking at them doing them things, and I wondered in my mind if I tried that right now, I probably wouldn't get off the floor. But we're here today, first of all, thanking our Heavenly Father for allowing us to do this. Secondly, we want to thank Ms. Wright for inviting us down here. We want to thank this pastor and the host church, all the officers, members, friends, and even to the little children. I'm going to speak briefly about love is, what love does. And we're going to deal with John 15, verses 12 and 13, where Jesus says, "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. Greater love has no man than this, than another lay down his life for his friends." In our society, love is transcended into many different things. We take love and use it as a metaphor to get what we want from people one half the time. But I wonder in my mind, if Jesus had thought that way, what would we be right now? Because of this love that God has shown us, we should be some of the most praising people in the world. Because when you laid down last evening and got ready to take your rest, God took that sacrificial lamb blood and spread it across each and every one of our doorways. And as we slept, old death angel knocked at our door, but he was not able to enter last night. Because of this love, we arose this morning because of God placing his finger of love on our head one more time. Somebody ought to know what I'm talking about here today. Because of this love, we arose and seen the sun shining. We could hear the birds sing. We can move our arms and legs because somebody's not able to do that right now. This morning, he put food on your table. He put clothes on your back. You got a roof over your head. You got a job to go to. And you're going to tell me that you have not been blessed? You're going to tell me that God has not shown love to you? But every now and then, love hurts. Someone has written and said, if love is so good for you, why does it hurt so bad? Sometimes you have to go through things. I'm looking back on the book of Hosea. And, you know, in a way, it's kind of funny to me because I don't think God is going to ever ask me to do something like that, go out and marry a woman of prostitution. Now, the sad thing about it is that he went willingly. Now, this particular book is no more than an illustration of how God loved Israel, even though they were sinning against him, like we are now. We say that we love Jesus, but yet we sit on the stool of do nothing and do absolutely nothing. Jesus may not be here in the physical sense, but he's just like the rest of us. He wants to know how you love him. And I got a very simple question for you all today. In the last 6 months, outside of your normal social circle, how many people have you talked to and told about Jesus, how he healed your body when the doctor said you only had a month to live? How many people have you told that Jesus paid your bills when you know you couldn't afford to do that? So we all have been blessed with his love. Jesus died upon that cross for each and every one of us. We should be standing up right now telling somebody about the love that he has shown to us. Ms. Wright invited us down here. I wasn't going to say this, and I kind of flipped it around, but see, I came down here on my own dime. I didn't ask her for anything. We started talking a couple of months ago over the phone, and from that moment to now, we have been interacting. I'm a made-for-profit corporation. I'm in the business to make money. She's in the nonprofit organization, and she does it that way. We put both our resources together, pool them, and move forward in love. God allowed me to create a company called Failure Turned into Success Incorporated. When I started, I was broke, I was homeless, sick, and coming out of a very bad marriage. But when I got on that Greyhound bus, I asked God I need your help this time. And I took a penny, because when I signed the contract to get my truck, that's all I had left to my entire name. From that time to now, God has blessed me with millions of dollars worth of advertisement that I did not have to pay for. When I tell you he opens doors, I've been on television, doing radio interviews, and my personal best, I wrote a book and got it published. So, see, what I'm telling you all is I have no formal education in any of it. But if you take your education, you take your love for Jesus, and you step out on your faith, who can stop you? I believe in my heart that everybody can succeed at their dreams, but reality sits in. I'm not going to tell you for one moment that you're not going to have to put some work in. Because, see, in order to achieve that dream, you got to work. But, see, most of us just want it to be handed to them. And, see, I'm kind of funny about when somebody gives me something and it's too free because it comes with a price. See, like I said, love is what love does. When you lay down tonight and you're laying in your cool bed, think about those people that are on the streets. Some people that I ran in while I was homeless, I'm bold enough to tell you, the wife set the house on fire. Now, you'd have caught me 20 years ago, I'd probably put a cap in them. But see, my attitude has been adjusted. And in this book, I talk about if I had acted on the things that I talk about in my book, I would be on death row. Why? Because of the way I came into this world. Two people laid up, had sex, created me, and walked away. I should be one of the most bitter people in this world. But I choose not to. I choose to go a different direction. I may not act the way you think I should act. I may not say everything you want me to say, but I keep it real. Like the young folks say, we keep it hungry. Don't let this soup fool you for one moment. Because I look at you through Jesus' eyes. Don't look at this man, because I'm subject to deceive you. But at least I keep it real.